Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Nina.
And I'm Mike.
And today we are covering you don't always need to win. Do we not always need to win?
No.
No? Are you a competitive person, Mike?
Not really.
Not really?
Well, winning is fun and we always like to play as hard or try as hard as we can, but sometimes we have some bad luck. Yeah. Sometimes the other team or the other player is just a lot better than us. And maybe sometimes we've been a little bit lazy and we have to blame ourselves. And it's just one of those things that happens in life. So I think, you don't always need to win. You might always want to try to win. Yeah. But then, of course, being a good loser is just as important as being a good winner in life. Because no, you can't always win.
That's true. That's important to actually have a good attitude, whether you win or lose.
Absolutely. When I was in high school, I played lots of sports, and it always seemed that the kids who were older than us, the older class, were much better at the sports than we were. We won some games. We weren't terrible, but we were always being compared with the older class. Oh, they were the champions. You came second place. And it could have ruined our fun, but really, playing the game was fun, practicing, spending time with my friends after school. It was all good fun and it was good exercise. We played hard, we won some, we lost some. Plus, the other thing is, if you win all the time, then winning becomes, less special.
I don't know. I feel like winning all the time does sound like a lot of fun, though.
It probably could be, but it could also maybe end up being a little less exciting if it happens all the time. But let's check it out. You don't always need to win. You don't always need to be right. You don't always need to come first. Let's see what it says about this in our article.
For some people, winning is everything. They always need to be first, right, and the best. They want victory no matter what. So they'll do anything to get it. However, it isn't possible to win all the time. When people only care about winning, they stop improving and may hurt others.
So let's get into our article talking about why you don't always need to win.
Okay, let's get into it. For some people, winning is everything. They always need to be first, right, and the best. Okay, I know some people like that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people you might meet like that.
Yeah, and then if they lose or if you say they're wrong, they are not the best people to be around.
It can get a little bit tense when people are unhappy about not winning. It says these types of people, they want victory no matter what. So they'll do anything to get it.
Ooh.
And I guess playing hard and practicing a lot, that's a good way to try to win. But if they'll do anything like maybe even cheating in the game, of course, that is very, very wrong and not a good way to play.
Indeed.
But here we're talking about people who want victory all the time. And what is victory? Victory is when you win. When you win a game, you got a victory. So this would be a noun form of talking about the state or being a winner, being the number one, coming in first place, beating that other team. If you win that game, if you win that trophy, if you come in first place, that is a victory for you. And if we're talking about that person, we might say that person is the winner or the victor,
Indeed.
Which is another word for a winner. And you know who's a big winner in my book?
Who?
Tina. Let's go talk to her.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字跟文法重点。首先来看看单字的部分。Victory, victory, 名词胜利。The team celebrated their victory after the game. 球队在赛后庆祝他们的胜利。我们再来看一下文法重点。刚刚课文提到了 no matter what, 不管怎样，无论如何。这是一个副词片语，可以放在句首或句尾，都要以逗号隔开。我们来看看这个例句 ：I will support you no matter what。不管怎样，我都会支持你。Somebody will do anything to 加动词，某人会不惜一切做某事。Anything 指的是任何事情。我们来看看这个例句 ：Alex will do anything to win the prize。Alex 会不惜一切去得奖。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, continuing. However, it isn't possible to win all the time. That's very true. You have to lose at some point.
That's right. Even the best athletes have a bad day. Even the smartest people forget things in the test or whatever. So you can't always win all the time. Life just happens. And it doesn't always work out the way we want. It says when people only care about winning, I gotta win, they stop improving and may hurt others. That's right. No one likes a person who's a bad winner. You could hurt others. Imagine if you cheat in a game you're playing with your friends. They're not going to really be happy about that. And I really like that idea about they stop improving. If you're thinking you're number one all the time, you might kind of say, why should I practice? I'm the best. I'm so great. I always win. You might become lazy and you might stop working hard. You might stop trying to improve.
Yes, and to improve means to make something better. For example, I want to improve my English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, LIVEABC is a good
Exactly. So if you are amazing at something all the time, maybe you won't be able to improve it, right? So if you make mistakes, you can always improve.
Absolutely. Michael Jordan continued to play. Tiger Woods still tries to play golf these days. And we can talk about some of the great tennis players out there. Alcaraz, Sinner. These guys are always practicing. And they're the world number ones and number twos these days. You know who else can help us improve our English?
Who?
Tina.
Okay.
Yeah, she's amazing. Let's go talk to her.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 improve 动词提升改善 Mia wants to improve her English skills. Mia 想提升自己的英文能力。文法的部分刚刚提到了 care about 关心在乎。我们来看看这个例句 Leo cares about the environment and always recycles. Leo 很在乎环境，总是会做资源回收。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, thank you, Tina. Now we know we don't always have to win. Okay, let's learn more about it when we get back from the break.
Also, all their focus is on the destination, so they don't get to enjoy the journey. For these people, failure isn't a choice. If they fail, it means that they're losers and not good enough. They can't accept that.
All right, welcome back. Let's get back to our article about why you don't always have to win all the time. People who win, well, they can make their friends unhappy, they can make themselves unhappy, and they might get lazy and stop improving. Here's some other problems or traps you might fall into if you're always focused on winning. It says also, all their focus is on the destination, so they don't get to enjoy the journey. Ooh, I like that idea too. Your focus is on the destination. Now, a destination is often where you're going. When you leave your house and someone says, where are you going? And you say, I'm going to the store, I'm going to school, I'm going to Japan. That's your destination. But it can also be your goal, your objective, winning the tournament, being first. Coming, getting the gold medal, coming in first place. So if your focus is only on that, you don't get to enjoy just playing the game or going on the journey. Focus, when we use this word, we talk about what we're concentrating on. The thing we're trying to do, the thing we're trying to understand, what we're looking at is our focus. Many other things go on in the world all the time, but our focus is what we are spending most of our brain power and our attention on. It can be a lot of things, and in this case, your focus would be being first or coming in first place or getting the gold medal.
Yeah, and for these people, failure isn't a choice. Ooh, okay, so failure is something that does not work or succeed. So failure for them is not a choice. I feel like that maybe puts a lot of pressure on people.
So much pressure. I have to win, I have to win, I have to win.
Yeah, so for example, the project was a failure. It didn't work out.
Okay, well, try again and maybe it will next time.
Yeah.
All right, this is a good time to check out Tina, so let's go find out what she has to tell us and then we'll be back.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 focus 名词，重心、注意力。Emma needs more focus to finish her homework. Emma 需要更多的专注力才能完成作业。Failure 名词，失败。The plan was a complete failure. 这个计划完全失败了。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right, we are back from our visit with Tina. Let's get back to our article now. It says, if they fail, these people who always want to win. So if they fail, if they don't win, if they are a loser, it means that they're losers and not good enough. Well, yes, if you come in second place or third place, you could consider yourself a loser for not being in first place, but hey, second place is pretty good. I would never say to someone with a silver medal in the Olympics, you're a loser. No, absolutely not. That's not true. It doesn't show respect, and it also doesn't show your education, your understanding of how hard it is to come in third or second or even to get to the Olympics or to get to the big final championship game. So I would never say that to anyone. You just didn't win on that day. But some people, as it says, they can't accept that.
Yeah. The thing is, I feel like that's one extreme, to always want to win no matter what. But also there's people who don't care about winning.
Sure.
So that may be a little bit annoying for other people who are trying to compete and have fun in a game, where there are people who don't really care about even trying.
That is true. If you're going to be in a game, especially on a team, I think that's kind of what you're talking about.
Yes.
You should go in there and try as hard as you can. And hey, if you don't win, if you are a loser, that doesn't mean you will always be a loser. It just means maybe you need to try a little bit harder.
Indeed.
Because of course, if you do, you probably will win one day or another. A loser is just, not a winner. So if someone wins something, they come in first, they get the gold medal, they are the champion, and then the other people who were in the game but didn't win the game could be a loser. Now, we can also use this word in kind of a mean, hurtful, negative way to call someone a loser. Might make people feel bad about themselves, but of course it's not something that you will always be. If you lose that day, you can win the next day. But yes, not winning means you lose, which means you are a loser that day. Let's go over to Tina. She is always a winner in my book.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 loser 名词，输家、失败者。Lily didn't want to be seen as a loser by her classmates. Lily 不想被同学看成失败者。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, thank you, Tina. So we learned a little bit more about not being a sore loser and not caring so much about winning in this part. But we will learn more about it next time when we see you then. Bye.
Take care, everyone.
For some people, winning is everything. They always need to be first, right, and the best. They want victory no matter what. so they'll do anything to get it. However, it isn't possible to win all the time. When people only care about winning, they stop improving and may hurt others. Also, all their focus is on the destination, so they don't get to enjoy the journey. For these people, failure isn't a choice. If they fail, it means that they're losers and not good enough. They can't accept that.
我们来复习一下这课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，victory 名词胜利 ，improve 动词提升改善 ，focus 名词重心注意力 ，failure 名词失败 ，loser 名词输家失败者。接着我们来看文法的部分 ，no matter what 不管怎样无论如何 ，no matter what Ed will never cheat on a test。无论如何 ，Ed 考试绝不会作弊。Somebody will do anything to 加动词，某人会不惜一切做某事。Parents will do anything to protect their children from danger。父母会不惜一切保护孩子免于危险。Care about 关心在乎。Jenny cares about her family very much。Jenny 非常在乎她的家人。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Ecology is the natural science that studies the relationships between living things, which includes us humans, and the environment, both living and non-living. There is a lake ecological trail at the Maple Garden where you can experience this relationship with nature. Let's check it out. There is a red bridge over the beautiful green lake in the Maple Garden. When you walk across the bridge, you can see the great view from above. After that, you can take a walk around the lake to get closer to nature. There are many types of plants in the park, so it looks different each season. The walk is a good way to enjoy the beautiful view and get some exercise. While you walk, you can also enjoy the nice smell of wood. Every time I get close to nature, I gain a better understanding of the importance of environmental protection. We must work together to protect nature so that future generations can enjoy it as well. So come and take a stroll on the Lake Ecological Trail, and you too will appreciate the beauty of nature.